fire.
What's the yellow pea hand mean?
What? What's the pea hand?
Oh, it's on this.
My yellow pea hand.
If we're being honest, I think most people would say they're afraid of change. I definitely am. Which is a bit confusing because I'm also intensely aware of just how quickly and how often life does change.
This camera is literally saving my life.
How could you?
I think that's part of what I love so much about taking photos and videos. It's a way to just barely push back against the constant change.
Oh, mine are all blurry.
But no matter how much you resist it, the old saying remains true. The only constant in life is change. And that was said by some Greek guy like 3,000 years ago, so clearly it has some truth to it. I think my fear of change is mostly based in an uncertainty of my own ability. I always doubt whether or not I'm capable of adapting to the changes that I dream about making. What if I'm not really prepared? Every year, without fail, the first snow of the season comes and I somehow still feel unprepared. My body feels frozen to the core, even though it's a relatively mild day compared to what's still to come for the winter. But what does anyone do when winter comes? Do you just try to ignore it and keep telling yourself that it's summer? Of course not. The environment around you has changed, so you too must change. You find the snow shovel, you unpack your winter clothes, maybe you wake up a little earlier to let your car warm up. You just start doing the things that you have to do in order to make winter feel normal. And in no time at all, your body just starts to adapt. The days don't feel as cold and you're just more prepared. I know what you're probably thinking. It's not that big of a deal, Jake. It's winter. It happens every single year, and that's not the type of change that people are afraid of. People are afraid of starting a new job or moving to a new city and making new friends and learning new skills. In my mind, there's only one key factor that makes those changes any different, and that's that you have to take the first step.
We're sorry. You have reached a number that has been disconnected or is no longer in service.
Instead of just waiting for the environment around you to change, you have to place yourself into the environment that you want to grow into. From there, you just have to trust the fact that you will adapt. The world that you're living in now is drastically different than the one that you were born into. And at the current rate, I'm having a really hard time imagining what the world will look like in just another 5 years. But if you're watching this right now, you have a perfect track record of adapting to change. What makes you think you can't do it again?